So,
Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, let it rip. Let's ride.
You had the Rodgers. Let's ride. You had the Rodgers drama. I think it was about 2 years of this bullshit, and he's not going to leave.
Yeah.
Agrees on a 3-year, $150 million extension.
So much money.
I couldn't imagine.
Deserves it.
However, which he didn't know at the time, even though this doesn't sound like it will affect anything, his favorite wide receiver, who was franchise tagged at the time, and once he signed the deal to come back, we all thought, okay, Adams is going to work out. Well, he gets traded to the Las Vegas Raiders for a 22, 1 and a 2. Only the 2022 picks, the first and second round pick. He would then go on to sign a 5-year, $140 million extension, la-di-da, and that ends that saga. So they're thin at wide receiver going into the offseason. They addressed that with Sammy Watkins, and they also got Jaron Reed from Kansas City to play defensive tackle on a pretty good defense already, especially when we get to the draft. That did lose Zadarius Smith, though. He actually went to the division rival
Barely
in
played,
Minnesota. Yeah, but when he's playing, he does make a very
He's
big
a difference
difference.
maker right there.
They lost Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He went over to Kansas City. They all re-signed Robert Tonyan. They did not draft a wide receiver in the first round for the, I want to say like 18th season in a row. They haven't. I forget like the exact stat. They did get 2 guys from that Georgia defense though, Quay Walker and Davante Wyatt.
What pick did they have in the draft?
They had the 22nd and 28th pick.
They had the 22nd.
What receivers were available by that time?
I will say any wide receiver I would have taken in the first round were probably going by then. So I get why they didn't do it.
But they could have traded up with that package.
Yeah, I would have probably traded up with those 2 picks, but getting Quay Walker and Davante Wyatt, which the Packers have always done since they've signed Rodgers, they always draft defense pretty well, so they have a good defense. I mean, getting 2 guys from that Georgia team.
Davante Wyatt was a really good prospect.
Yeah, not a bad move. They did address a receiver in the second round. They got Christian Watson from North Dakota State. The dude is an athlete,
6'5",
and he runs.
Yes.
Big body.
He gets up. How it
drops.
And I hate the competition thing because you're playing with the same equal competition, but he was playing FCS football, not FBS. He's at North Dakota State.
At bare minimum, I think they get him Marquez Vantling. I can't. MVS replacement. Yeah.
No, 100%. But I think he's going to be a good receiver in this league. It's just how much is he going to be asked to do right away?
Well, Rodgers usually struggles rookie wide receivers.
Exactly. Well, actually, I don't know if you saw the interview. So you know how Davante Adams called Derek Carr, like going from a Hall of Famer to another Hall of Famer, it's smooth. Well, they were asking Rodgers about Lazard, and he literally just quoted that back to them.
Nah, that's a little crazy. Right?
That's actually
funny
super
as fuck.
crazy.
Alan Lazard compared to Davante Adams.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
lying.
Yo,
He's lost his mind.
If he makes
He lost
Lazard
his
a
mind.
1,000-yard receiver,
That'd be crazy.
He might.
Yeah.
That
You
would
never
be
know.
He really
crazy.
might.
Never know.
just to get at Davante Adams for saying that, bro. And also, what was I gonna say? Derek Carr, if he's a Hall of Famer, Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. I just want to put that out there.
Okay, I agree. I think Philip.
Yeah.
I don't think Philip's
I
first
think so.
ballot, but Philip. If Philip had a ring, he'd be first ballot.
Yeah.
Like I hate always including rings, but sometimes it makes a difference,
How about-
especially at QB.
Yep. But back to the topic. How you guys feeling about the Packers?
The wide receiver is weak. The receiving core is kind of weak. That 6'5" wide receiver, it looked like it's like a project for them.
I agree.
Hopefully
He
they
is like
try
a
to-
project receiver.
Hopefully, try to turn him into something.
But the thing about a project with Aaron Rodgers, it's like, what is he, like 41 right now?
It's not. Yeah, you.
But he's putting
He's
up
not-
MVP numbers.
Yeah.
Still.
No,
He
he's
is,
putting up
but-
crazy numbers, but I know you look at him like he's the project guy. Like, well, if you told me 5 years from now he's the best receiver in the class, it wouldn't completely shock me because of like the tools he has. But he's coming in, he's playing, he's gonna be asked to do a lot. You're not
True.
asked to like fill Adams' shoes fully right now, but it's gonna feel that way.
I mean, he's in the division where I think that he can develop. It's
Yeah.
not a very strong division, not a very
There
strong
isn't-
schedule.
It's not also a strong division for secondaries.
True. Yeah, Vikings never had much. I mean, the Lions.
The
Yeah.
Lions
Lions
have
are
potential.
decent.
If Okuda comes back and plays like the 3rd overall pick, which I would love that because I like Dakuda a lot coming out.
True, but I think he's missing those reps right now.
100%. Yeah.
Am I the only one that feels like Aaron Rodgers kind of needs like a veteran receiver on his team?
Well, Sammy's
I don't
supposed
know where this is going.
You really? This is a
Yeah.
cosign
So,
right now?
I mean, there is a free agent. He's
That won't play till November.
he's injured, but if I was the Packers, I would go for Odell Beckham Jr. But
You're giving Odell a try?
Okay.
That
You a
would be
Packers
not?
GM?
Aaron
and that's
Rodgers
just me.
or whatever.
That's just me being like humble
Bruce,
because I want him to be a Saint so bad. But
Yo,
Bruce, the Giant fan, how do you feel about Odell playing in Green Bay?
Oh man. Yeah, we just hope, you know,
It was a rough
we see
game.
them in the playoffs, man. 'Cause we might even run it back with Odell in the playoffs when he on the Packers.
That'd be kind of funny.
respectable.
He's
But-
torching y'all.
Anyway,
Yeah, he might.
no, he's not. He better not torch us, because you know what? We had the best Odell.
You
alright?
remember what he did
The
at Malcolm
Rams
Jenkins?
didn't have the best Odell. We had the best Odell. He gave us his best years.
Oh, easily, yeah.
No, I agree.
He definitely did
Look at the
till he
numbers
got
he put
injured.
up.
Browns
Yeah.
and the Rams, you know, he gave them, you know, Odell. Gave him his name, but he didn't give him
And then he
the-
went to
the
LA.
heart
Nah,
and
he gave the
pride.
Rams a little bit more than
Nah,
the
he
Browns.
helped the
though.
Rams
He
win
was
that Super
hungry,
Bowl, man.
yo. He was
He wanted
hungry
it.
on the
He-
Giants
yeah.
when
Yeah.
he first came.
Yeah.
back.
He was
Yeah,
hungry
he
on
was
the
hungry
Rams,
when he
too.
got to
Oh, he
LA.
was-
He was fucking. He wanted a ring.
yeah.
The way that he knew he had a shot and he played like it.
You know the
did.
reason he was so hungry
He
on the
wasn't
Rams?
balling like
Because
he
your
was
man, bro.
on the Giants, but
No,
still,
but he wasn't number
trying.
1 or nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Baker Mayfield is like he probably has nightmares about Baker Mayfield.
he-
bro.
He probably
100%.
does.
Bro.
He almost ruined his career.
Oh, like Victor Cruz went down, and then Odell was just like,
Also, real quick, Chris Carson retired.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
shout out to
yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Carson.
Yeah, carried a few fantasy teams.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
he did.
100%.
I
He
love
really
him in
did.
Madden, too.
Great fantasy
Yeah.
guy.
Yo,
Yeah,
average, but just so good.
yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, sucks he had to retire at 27. But
Got out early, man. No
choose your health.
CTE.
No, yeah,
Hey,
always choose your
injuries?
health. He hurts his
Yeah.
neck. It wouldn't be worth it.
Alright. So back to the Packers.
You want an over under?
Yes.
Oh, yes, please.
11.
Do you guys want their schedule?
Yes.
Under.
Yeah, pull it up.
All right, so we're gonna do the Vikings first. I'm gonna just say this right now. I feel like they split with the Vikings.
Yeah, 100%. I truly believe that.
The Vikings, yeah.
I
mean,
can see.
I can see it
I
happening.
can see that.
I could see Aaron taking a game off against them, or the Vikings offense just being too much.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
The Vikings offense is too much.
Okay. Bears.
Sweeping.
Sweep.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck them up.
Interesting. The Buccaneers.
That's an L.
Think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an L.
Early in the season.
Yeah.
I know it's early in the season. That's an L.
I mean,
just
all
feel
right.
it.
So yeah,
If
middle.
I just feel it's an L.
If Julio's still healthy, then yeah.
I get it.
If Aaron Rodgers pulls up to Tampa Bay with his tank tucked in his jeans,
Looking like a Brett Favre commercial.
I got him winning.
Nah, he's entering that Wrangler part of his life.
Yes, he is.
All right, we got the Patriots.
That's a W.
Hey, Bill Belichick said that Mac Jones is improving a lot.
Okay.
I've
I
heard
took the
that.
Patriots. I took the Patriots to be last in the division. This is a game they got to lose in order for that to happen.
Okay.
Facts.
The Giants.
Yo, Bruce, I got
Yeah,
you. You
winning
got me
that.
L.
You don't mean that.
I don't. But
Bruce, you got glasses on. You smart now, bro. Don't do it.
Yeah, make the right choice here. You know
Yeah,
it.
nah, Packers on.
Thank you.
he's not gonna have me though.
The Jets.
That's an L. Nah, I'm kidding. They're fucking both beating them both. The
Yeah.
only way the
They're
Jets
beating
win
both.
is because
Oh my.
they're playing a week later after playing in London against New York. It's the only
True.
way.
Oh,
It's the
Oh,
only way.
they're definitely winning.
Defensive
then.
line is gonna fold
As
out.
No, the Packers are coming from London.
Who's
Packers
the Packers' defensive line are gonna fold?
fold our offense line.
Oh,
Oh, that's
100%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then they got Jair.
Oh, Jair's coming back to even play like
Jair's
That's
getting
what I'm
2 picks
saying.
that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not looking good for you guys.
Yeah, Sterling Shepard gonna be panicking over there. I'm like,
Kadarius
Yeah.
Tony gonna be panicking. Yo,
Tony
should
made
be
a good
scared.
catch today too. I saw that. It
I
was
saw
like-
that too.
He's
That
nice.
was a good catch.
If he can stay healthy, he's nice.
No, facts.
What do you have, like 200 yards? Oh, we move on. Let's keep going.
Nah,
it's like
201 and 500 in total.
Yeah, come on now.
yeah, that's
The Commanders. So that's 3 right there.
Yeah,
That's a
guaranteed.
That's a
That's
rough
a win.
game.
Relax.
Just because the
That's a
pass
trap
rush,
game.
I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like if they can get to Rodgers.
Nah, I do. Their front seven is really good.
Yeah.
And
but
it's like, what type of year are we getting from that defense? Like last year, I thought their defense
Exactly.
was going to be one of the best units, and it wasn't.
The
Do we get that
Commanders-
this year?
they're just like a team that, like, I don't know, they're just explosive. They could be explosive. Carson
Two
Wentz could have a
teams
great
of
game.
how, again, they you don't follow them how to like manage a quarterback. Them and the Panthers.
Chase Young is gonna be back.
I think Young should be
And
definitely
Sweat.
by then.
But the
yeah.
Commanders are any given Sunday. I feel like they can win
That's-
whenever.
That's a really good way to describe the Commanders this
Yeah.
season.
That's a scary team to play.
It
But
is.
I'm going to say
Yeah, I'll give the Packers
I'll
that
say
one
W
too.
on Packers, yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
going to lose the week after.
I say Packers
As
win
I
that.
say.
And then they run into a bomb in Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
in
Oh,
Buffalo.
in Buffalo?
I'm
in
giving
Buffalo.
Buffalo. that.
Buffalo's winning that.
Okay. How about the Lions?
Yo,
Split.
Actually,
I'm saying split.
The Lions
I'm
are
saying
nice,
split.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Lions always
They're
play
not
them
bad.
good. Lions, I feel like Lions. I know they split them last year because Rodgers was didn't play the last game, but it always seems like they tend to split with them.
Motor
long is,
City,
um, How long is
Yes.
Williams out for?
Oh, he might be back for that game, November.
This is November 6th.
There's a chance.
Okay,
Yeah, the day before that we might be in MSG.
true. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Cowboys,
Their offense might be too much.
bro.
Maybe.
Packers.
Maybe.
I've been saying this for the past couple
Yeah,
videos.
Packers.
I feel like Cowboys are going to suck. I really feel it. Like I feel it. I don't know why. I just feel it.
I understand the feeling.
You feel like that playoff loss is just a confidence, just like
Well, it's just Mike.
Yeah,
It's, I don't like Mike
it killed
McCarthy.
them.
So
Like now,
I get
like
where you're coming from.
I
All
think
right.
it killed Dak's confidence.
I don't think that confidence got killed, bro.
I think it
Dak-
killed. I think it
Dak
killed
is
Dak.
an
Got mad
elite-
confidence.
average quarterback.
He's like an elite Kirk Cousins.
Well, that's why I feel like Dak is.
he's a
Like
nice ass Kirk
he's
Cousins.
really elite at being average.
100%.
If Dak comes back down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's, bro, it's true, though. It's like he's the
He puts up crazy stats, but
no, 100%.
that's about it.
he's the store brand that still tastes good, bro. It's like I'm trying to think. What was the Frosted Flakes like store
Yo, the
brand?
ShopRite one?
Yo,
Oh my god.
that shit slaps, bro.
Right?
It's not
Right?
Frosted Flakes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a 50
not.
cents less, but
Yeah. And they're better.
I don't know about that, bro.
Those frosted I'm talking about the frosted flakes. I ain't talking about
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott. Yeah.
I'm talking about the Frosted Flakes too, bro.
Yeah, me too. They're better. You know it.
With some whole milk, bro. We got this is a different conversation.
With any type of milk. You
Alright,
put
so
water in that shit.
After the Cowboys, they got the Titans.
L.
Respectfully,
W.
they're losing that shit.
Think so?
Yeah, I think the Titans got that one.
Okay.
Wait, is that a
Who's home?
Thursday night Packers home game? I'm gonna
Oh,
take Titans on that
Packers.
one.
I'm gonna take
I take
Titans.
Derrick
Catch 'em
Henry
off
on a
guard.
prime time game.
Yeah, I'll give the Titans catch them off guard.
And I bet you Titans come in as underdogs.
100%.
They're way better when they're underdogs.
You gonna bet on it?
I'll bet on it.
That's that.
All right,
Yeah.
so our first two bets of the year, I'm taking Lions week 1 over the Eagles. He
Gonna win
got
that?
I think Titans gonna
Titans
win.
over the Packers in like week fucking 14
12.
or 12 or some shit. Yeah.
All
Keep
right.
going.
The next, they have the Fly Eagles Fly.
It's gonna be a tough game.
It's
I
in
mean-
Philly.
I probably
lose
gave the
that.
game to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I may
think
still
so.
give it to the Eagles.
Packers 10-day rest. Oh, I got Packers.
Then they have the Chicago Shits. Bears.
Let's go to the next one. We know how that one's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anybody says the
Rams.
Bears, just
Rams.
stop watching.
Oh,
Dolphins.
This late in the season,
I
I think the
don't
Dolphins
know.
are healthy.
nah.
I don't
December
know.
25th.
Probably Rodgers versus Bridgewater.
Especially,
And they're in Miami.
Oh, it's gonna be a warm weather.
especially if you're talking about the games that they're going
Tyreek
to be
Hill.
losing.
Nah, Rodgers on Christmas. Give me Rodgers. I don't know why, but
Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are just running laps.
Nah, they just
Around
lost a couple
Jair.
literal laps.
Jair is one of the only guys I think that can like hang with those two.
There's
for a
two
little
of
bit.
them.
Yeah, there's two though.
Oh yeah, you just jammed everyone, bro.
So,
Yeah.
Help.
so when one's getting jammed by Jair,
you hope the other one
the
has
other
cramps.
one, the one's going to the crib.
You hope the other one has cramps.
Literally.
Then they have the Vikings again.
Which
I
is a
said they were going to
split.
split.
Yeah, they're
And then
splitting that.
Lions after that. I'm gonna say split again. So yeah.
Yeah, split the lines too.
And
So
that's
how
the
we
schedule?
how we feeling at 11?
At 11,
Yeah.
I
That's
think
a tricky one.
Floor is 10, 9 wins. Ceiling's probably like 12, 13.
Remember, they have 3 wins back to back to back with the Giants, Jets. Sorry, Justin, and Bruce, and the Commanders.
The Commanders is a sneaky one.
Mhm.
I think I could see them win between that range, 10 to 12. I wouldn't bet the over.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to choose, I'm picking over, but I'm not betting that.
I wouldn't bet it with Rodgers. You never know.
The only another reason I bet over is there's a third year in a row they would go for that. Try to go for that first seed. They are ever since LaFleur has gotten there. They are really good regular season.
Yeah.
They are.
Like they're gonna win a lot of games. Even like again last year, they looked like this was the year when the Saints pounced them week 1, and then they won like I want to say 7 in a row.
Yeah.
6 in a row.
All right.
Some shit like that.
I'll take the over as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the under.
How do you guys feel? What would you grade their off season?
You too.
In star market? Matt, go ahead.
You want me to start?
Yeah, let's hear it.
How would I grade their off?
They paid Rodgers. Devontae's gone.
Oof.
They got
See, losing Davante Adams hurts
That's
so
a
much.
hit.
And I'm a big receiver guy. You know, I love when the team got receivers. And Alan Lazard
Nah,
and
yeah,
Sammy
but
Watkins scares me week 1. But week
Nah,
2,
Sammy's a vet. Well, I'm
Does
like
Sammy play? How much does Sammy play?
exactly. He always goes crazy week 1, then he disappears for a little bit, and then gets injured.
Take the over on the yards.
For Sammy Watkins?
Yeah, take the over. Week 1, come on.
Week one?
Week
Oh.
1. Yeah, week
Yeah,
1. Take
oh,
the over.
week one,
Whatever
definitely,
that,
definitely.
unless it's like 50, because then I'll be like,
If it's below
He'll
100,
sell.
I'll take it.
Would you guys pick him up for fantasy?
hell no.
No? Me either.
Hell no.
I've tried it.
Me too.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
Nah.
work.
I
It
took
doesn't
one.
work.
No, I remember one year, like before, like this is the first year he probably started to have his injury problems where it looked like he was ascending.
Mhm.
I drafted him and that did not go well.
When he was on the Bills,
Yeah,
he was so good.
I want to say I took him like decently early too in like 2016. Yeah, because it was the year that Hop had his down year. So I had Hop, like I had a bad year. I had Hop in the first round or second round or some shit, and that's Sammy later on, and my wide receiver core was fucked
Oh, you're
because
right.
Sammy was out the whole year practically, and D Hop had the worst year of his career.
Damn.
All right, Matt.
See,
what's
that's
your grade?
that'd be my luck in fantasy
That
right
shit
there.
fucked me over.
Oh, y'all know about my luck and fantasy. We ain't gotta talk
It's
about
just
that.
awful.
Yeah. Somebody's man sold me too in the playoffs, but
Alvin Kamara.
yeah.
Anyway,
Damn.
You didn't tell me when I had
so
him.
1 to 10.
For the off season, I'll give him a 4.
Marcus.
Losing Davante Adams, hit. Who's that receiver? 6'5"?
Christian Watson. Then you have Alan Lazard, and then Sammy Watkins.
I'll give them a 6.
I'm gonna give him a 5. You finally cleared up the Aaron Rodgers bullshit. You don't have to worry about him not showing up one day. Well, maybe, but probably not because of the money you're giving him. I wanted to trade up for a wide receiver in the draft, but they took the defense, which they took 2 really good picks, I think, on defense, and got Christian Watson, who I would say is probably like my wide receiver 7 or 8 in this class, and he has potential. It's through the roof. So that's why I'm gonna give him a 5 because like there's nothing that they did outside of the Adams trade, even though it got you those 2 picks to help you get Watson and Wyatt or whichever one they took at 22. But on the end of the spectrum, I think they did a pretty good job of not surrounding Rodgers on a wide receiver, but getting the line healthy, getting the defense healthy, and building it.
I feel like their whole season is like a 4. I feel like they're just the hit from Davante Adams gone, and now they have lacking receiving core. That's pretty bad. I feel like the Packers are in that danger zone of being like the Colts, where they're just an average team. I feel like they're kind of stuck in between the conflict of, all right, can we compete with Rodgers or do we want to rebuild? So
I give him an 8.
So you think they could be getting rid of Aaron Rodgers soon? Is that
nah,
what you're saying?
I'm not saying get rid of Aaron Rodgers, but it's like, are you trying to compete for a Super Bowl or are you just trying to go to the playoffs?
I
I kind of get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I get it.
I kind of
Okay.
get what you're saying because you look at how much money Rodgers wanted and what they had to give Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
You did lose his best weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the same team?
Yeah.
Are you going to be as good? Like they did get bounced by San Francisco, and guess what? Besides special teams, that was offense on the whole offense
True.
And now-
because the defense held them to 10 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
Lost the game because they couldn't find the end zone. Like this is a two-time defending MVP. in Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I give him an 8. Out of everyone right now, where do you guys rank Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback? Like,
As a quarterback,
He's top
Yeah.
Top
five.
5.
Top
Top
five.
three.
He's not top 5.
Top
He might
three.
be-
I put him in top 3.
Yeah,
I think you can make the
yeah.
argument. Yeah.
yeah, you signed a back-to-back defending MVP, 3 years. You paid him a lot of money, but Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers is going to put you in contention for a
It's
Super
gonna
Bowl.
make the
Yeah.
window's gonna be always, even if it's just like this. The
Yeah.
window's gonna be open as long as he's there.
Yeah. So
Because if he pops off and he carries it into the playoffs, they can win a Super Bowl.
true. So even losing Adams, I'm like, all right, as long as you got that guy,
Yeah.
like,
It's
Yeah.
really up to the receivers.
yeah, true. I mean,
Because
people
you
can
have
step
Aaron
up.
Can they
Rodgers as a
excel?
quarterback.
No, yeah. Can they
So-
excel?
There's
Yeah.
no excuses.
But I like their idea. Like, all right, we gotta have Aaron Rodgers, a top 3 quarterback. If our defense is on point, we could probably win these games because he can make these receivers probably
That's
better
ever
than
since
what they are.
ever since he got his first massive contract. That's pretty much what it's been. It feels like.
And that's why I'm saying it's up to the receivers. You
Yeah.
have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback. There's no reason why you should be,
And Davante Adams wasn't always Davante Adams.
True.
That is true.
Like he was always solid, and then one day it was like, oh, this guy might be the best in the league.
So yeah, just having Aaron Rodgers, it's just like it feels like either an elite defense or you got to have one of those quarterbacks to win a championship. And I think re-signing one of those quarterbacks puts you in a criteria of being one of the best teams in the NFC too. It's a weak NFC.
Yeah.
I think that was something like it's 10 times better than starting Jordan Love to start the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him 8.
No, yeah.
Nice.
But you still don't know
I
what you
understand.
have in Jordan Love.
Well, that was we want to grade that off season. We can do that. Another
Yeah,
video.
we could go back in time for that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want him to be a Titan.
Why they even?